This LaTeX mega course is a combination of 3 of my LaTeX courses, which are available on other learning platforms such as Udemy and Skillshare. 2 of my courses are available on Udemy, and there is one additional course which is available on Skillshare. And because I am still creating LaTeX videos all the times, so it was becoming nearly impossible for me to update all those courses with these new videos. And I was getting complaints from my students that some videos are missing from all those courses. So therefore, in future, I will only be putting and updating this single course. Now all of those 3 courses have become section of this single course. And for students, it's a benefit because instead of purchasing 3 courses, now they have to purchase only 1 course. And now for someone who are not familiar with LaTeX, what is LaTeX? LaTeX is a document preparation system in which you can create high quality professional looking PDFs. Now some people think that LaTeX is only for writing PhD thesis or master thesis or scientific research papers. Although this is one of the most common use of LaTeX, but this is not all what LaTeX can do. LaTeX is a typesetting software, and it is not just free. It is the best software in the market. No paid software can compete LaTeX in the professional look and quality of the document. And in addition to that, the stability of the document. Because if you create a document in LaTeX today, you can still generate a PDF 10 years later. I still have my templates which I created during my PhD in 2003 to 8. So therefore, LaTeX is a highly stable software, and this is not only for writing theses or research papers. I am going to give you a few examples. For example, if you are a book author, you want to write a book and then you want to publish in Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, you can use LaTeX and you can create the book. Similarly, these PDFs which you create in LaTeX could be your digital products, and you can sell those digital products, for example, on Gumroad. I have many digital products which I have created in LaTeX, and now those products are available on Gumroad. Similarly, if you are a teacher, a lot of my subscribers are online teachers. You can create teaching resources and then you can sell those teaching resources on websites such as Teachers Pay Teachers and Amazon Ignite. These are wonderful websites where you can sell your PDF resources, and all those PDFs you can create in a free LaTeX software. Now, to be very honest, there is a learning curve when you are trying to learn LaTeX. Now, the only problem with LaTeX is that LaTeX is not WYSIWYG. WYSIWYG means what you see is what you get. In LaTeX, this is not the case. But the time you will be spending on LaTeX is worth spending, because if you don't use LaTeX and you use some other professional software for creating PDFs, then you will be paying monthly subscription fees. So every month you have to pay a certain amount, 20, 30, 40, whatever. So this learning will compensate for that money which you will be paying every month. And if you are one of my email subscribers and you cannot afford to pay full amount, you can send me an email and I will give you up to 50% discount. And if you know the correct way of working in LaTeX, what you need to do is you have to, number one, get the basic understanding of the LaTeX components. For example, how to insert images, how to create tables in LaTeX, how to make graphs, for example. So once you know these elements, and for example, if you are a book author, so what you need to do is you have to prepare your own template. And once your template is ready, then you will only be focusing on the contents. Just like PhD or research students, they don't want to waste time on learning the formatting in other text editors. When I was doing PhD, there was a student, one of my colleagues, he was using the most famous text editor, and he was spending hours and hours just trying to align the images. This is not the case in LaTeX. Once your template is ready, no, it is just like set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about anything. Just focus on the contents. Put the contents there, press the compile button, press the view button, and your PDF will be ready. But you need to learn few things. To learn the LaTeX components, how to compile, how to do the installations. Now let's talk about this particular LaTeX mega course. You can say that this course is currently, at this time, has 3 main type of sections. In one section, you will learn everything about LaTeX components. Few of them I have mentioned from top of my head, but there are some other components. Then in the second section, which is particularly for PhD and research students who are focusing on writing a thesis. That is a section of this course. It was the course before, as I mentioned. Now in that section you will learn how to create, for example, a dedication page, acknowledgement page, a bibliography page, an index at the end of your thesis, and how to cite and all these kind of things which are related to a thesis, how to create chapters. And then there is another section in which we will learn how to create graphs native in LaTeX. Now you can use graph images, you create graph in MATLAB or Scilab or Excel and then bring into LaTeX as image. This is also a possibility, but the resolution of those images will not be very high. I will show you methods to create these scatter plots, bar graphs in LaTeX, where LaTeX will be handling the data. Now LaTeX cannot handle a large amount of data such as MATLAB or Excel can handle, but for most of you, where you want to show some simple graphs or few hundred lines of files, LaTeX is fine. And the resolution of those images created natively in LaTeX will be extremely high. So in one section you will learn how to plot in LaTeX. Now another reason I wanted to make this single course is to be able to focus on my students and to help them to answer their questions. It is very difficult, nearly impossible for me to answer the questions on 3 or 4 different platforms. It is not guaranteed that I will know the answer of every question, but I will try my best, or if I could find an answer for you. But sometimes it's not possible. I will also be adding future contents in this course, although in the current state it has I think nearly 10 hours of video contents. And in all of these videos, my intention is to walk you through over my shoulder. Whatever I am typing, if you type that, you will get the same result. And my files will not be very lengthy. For each class where I want to explain any concept, I just put the minimum number of packages, the minimum lines of code so that you can type. I created some of these videos 3 and 4 years ago, so I might not have all the text files, but because the files are not very long, you can type yourself, pause the video, type few lines and you will be fine. You will get the same result. So I hope that instead of asking that why my videos are missing in other courses, in future all my students, they should be able to understand that I cannot update all my contents in various platforms, and this is the place where you can expect that I will be answering your questions and I will be updating my contents. So many videos are free preview videos in this course, and you can watch those videos and you can decide whether this course is suitable for you or not, and whether you understand my style, whether you like or not. So I hope that I have explained everything about this course, and now I will see you inside the course.